Hello everyone! Today we're going to make pumpkin cinnamon rolls. Pumpkin dough, pumpkin filling, and pumpkin icing. Enough pumpkin? But don't worry, as pumpkiny as it sounds, it's actually pretty subtle and refined. So if you're looking for a fall treat perfect of any occasion and pairs well with coffee, tea, or even warm apple cider, stick around. Let's get started. First, the dough. In a bowl, combine 100 grams of milk, 1 egg, 1 gram of vanilla extract, 80 grams of pumpkin puree, 5 grams of yeast, 20 grams of sugar, 300 grams of bread flour, and finally 5 grams of salt. Then measure out 30 grams of butter, but don't add it yet. Mix and knead everything until the dough forms. Then add the butter and mix more until it's all incorporated. Once mixed in, knead for 5 more minutes. Everything we added was at room temperature, so don't forget to take things out of the fridge ahead of time. Once kneaded, we're going to put our dough in an oiled bowl and wrap with oiled plastic wrap. Put it in a warm place and allow it to double in size. It'll take 30 minutes to an hour, so in the meantime, we will make the yummy filling. In a bowl, add 50 grams of room temperature butter and 50 grams of brown sugar and mix together. Then add 50 grams of pumpkin puree, 3 to 5 grams of cinnamon depending on your cinnamon's freshness, and 1 gram of salt. Give this a good mix until it's fluffy and spreadable. There may still be specks of butter, but it's okay. After the dough has proofed, we're going to roll it out on a well-floured surface. Plop the dough out and using your rolling pin, roll it until it's thin but not too thin. Try to keep a rectangular shape, but if it's your first time, any shape will work. It'll still taste yummy. Once we have a large rectangle, we're going to evenly smear on the filling. Now it's time to roll. Start with the edge closest to you and roll little by little, trying not to pull or stretch the dough. The start is the hardest part, so take your time, and the rest will be easier. Once it's all rolled up, pinch the last edge together and leave it seam side down. Next, we're going to cut them. First, measure even pieces. Then, I'm going to use fishing line to cut them. If you don't have fishing line, you can try thread, not minty dental floss, or just a sharp knife. After they are cut, place them on a non-stick sheet pan. Space them out but keep them close. We want them to grow together to support one another. Once arranged, cover with oiled plastic wrap, place back in a warm spot, and allow to double again. While they proof, we will make a pumpkin wash for when they bake. In a small bowl, combine 10 grams of pumpkin puree and 15 grams of milk and give it a mix. Once the rolls have doubled, brush them with the pumpkin milk wash and bake them at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes, rotating halfway if your oven is a bit sketchy like mine. While they bake, we will make a simple but delicious pumpkin icing for them. In a bowl, mix together 100 grams of powdered sugar, 20 grams of pumpkin puree, and 20 grams of milk. It should flow but be thick, like this. Once our rolls come out of the oven, we're going to spoon on the icing, as much or as little as you want. And here we have our pumpkin cinnamon rolls, warm, soft, and deliciously pumpkiny. They are perfect for any fall occasion and go perfectly with your favorite hot beverage. What more is there to say? Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to see what will be cooked next.